Coventry Zoning Board of Review is now in order. I'm going to have the secretary do the roll call, please.
Bob Crow,
Yeah.
Keith Cludier,
Here.
Len Doeg,
Here.
Russ Lockley,
Here.
Ed Ionati.
Yeah.
Ross Pelletier.
Here.
On the record, we also have Solicitor Igliozzi.
Here.
And Assistant Planner John Studley.
Thank you. Okay, again, I'm going to point out the fire exits are to your rear, the exits to our rear take you into the building. So there is only 2 fire exits here, and they're both to your rear. Okay, also, I'd like to have an motion to approve the December 7th, 2022 minutes. Has anybody had a chance to review it? And would anybody like to make a motion?
I make a motion, we approve the minutes from the December 7th meeting.
Okay, I have motion made and seconded by Ed, made by Keith. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. Okay, at this time here, I'd like to have a ratification of decisions of the owner applicant Scott Marcotte at 37 Hill Farm Camp Road. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. That was most, I'm sorry. And so we do have Angelino. Okay, Antonio, Cheryl Angelino, applicant Antonio. 567 Main Street. Applicant is seeking a special use permit for a dimensional variance expanding a residential structure and industrial zone. The addition will be 13 feet from the property line where 50 feet is required. Okay. I believe this application was rejected. Am I correct?
That is correct, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, and all those in favor to make a motion to,
Make a motion that we ratify this decision.
okay,
Second.
made by Russ, seconded by Eddie. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes have it. Okay, the next one is James Nelson, application Assessors Plot Map 45, Lot 89, 17 Kilton Lane. Applicant seeking a dimensional variance to construct a 24 by 32 by 23 garage, 4 feet from the property line where 10 feet is required and the height is 23 feet. This was also approved. Do I-
Chairman, make a motion, we ratify this decision. Second.
Okay, decision was made by, motion was made by Russ and seconded by Ed Ionati. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes have it. Okay, the next application was Ryan Patno, 109 Pembroke Lane. Applicant seeking a dimensional variance to construct a 15 by 30 attached garage, 8 feet from the property line where 15 feet is required.
Make a motion, we ratify this.
Okay, motion
Second.
been made by Ed, seconded by Keith. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, nays? Do we have any nays? No nays? Okay, motion's been ratified. Next one is Susan Mishior.
Mishler.
Okay, 25 Regis Street. Applicant seeking a special use permit for a dimensional variance for a previously constructed 14 by 16 by 15 7-inch shed located in the front yard. Applicant will need dimensional on the front. And, okay, yes, setbacks, okay. The shed is 14 feet from the property line where 25 feet is required. 30 feet, okay. This here was approved by the board. And, do I have a motion to,
I make a motion, we ratify this as presented.
Second
Okay.
motion.
motions made by Keith, seconded by Russ. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes have it. Okay. We also have at this time here, we have old business.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, did you guys vote to approve the December minutes?
Yes.
Yes,
What motions were made? I'm sorry.
I made the motion.
And who seconded?
I did.
Russell, okay, thank you.
Okay, old business, Donald Rhodes is the applicant, location, assessors plat map 64, lot 52, 83 Reed Avenue. Okay, the applicant is seeking a dimensional variance to construct a 36 by 30 garage, 15 feet, 9 inches in height, or a maximum is 15 is allowed. The applicant is also seeking a dimensional variance to allow for approximately 36% lot coverage where a maximum is 20%. I went up, took a look at this and spoke to the application. He showed me where he's gonna put it, and he also cut down trees and made it look good. And he says he's gonna eliminate, I think he gave testimony to that too, the tents he has and also the temporary storage sheds. I have no complaints with this whatsoever. I thought there was a lot of questions about water, but he's on pretty much the high part of the land. So he's not gonna have a water problem. I don't foresee him causing a water problem either. I think if he can put this garage up and his neighbors were all 100% for him. I'm not saying all of them, but he had 3 or 4 of them come out here, speak in favor for him. And I thought very highly of that, the neighbors coming out and speaking in favor for him. And I just thought it's a tough area over there. And I thought this here, it might be able to solve a few problems over there by him being able to build this and storing everything inside instead of having it all outside. Do I have any comments from the board on this?
Is the Connex gonna go, when you put the building up? That's gonna be removed?
Yes.
Completely?
Gone, it's sold.
Okay,
I have 2 Chevelles in there, so as soon as it's sold, the garage is done. That's, it's going, the car will be in that garage.
Okay, you're gonna come. We need him on the podium.
oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, sir, can I have you come up to the podium? Please give your name and address.
Donald Road, 83 Reed Street.
All right, raise your right hand. You swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth in front of this board?
I do.
Okay. As you know, the question was asked if your tonic boxes were gonna be removed.
Yeah.
You have 2 of them.
Yes,
You had a 40-footer in the back.
the 40-footer in the back, it's going to be gone. And then the 20-footer has, my mother passed away, that has furniture in it, that'll be going too.
Okay, and then the other storage,
The temporary buildings.
temporary
Three
buildings.
temporary building.
Okay. John, did you need anything else on this?
Nope, that's everything that we need.
You agree this will clean up the area?
Yes.
Okay, any other discussion from the board? Deliberation?
I just want to say I went out during the rain and it didn't seem to be any problem, flow and stuff like that. It wouldn't be an issue.
Decent.
All right, I thank you very much, sir. Please have a seat.
Thank
All right, at this time here, I'd like to have a motion to vote on this tonight.
You want to have any public comment?
Oh, I'm sorry, public comment. Didn't we do this last month? Public
Yeah.
comment? No,
Yeah, but you didn't close out the public hearing, so.
oh, I didn't close up public hearing. Okay, all right. I'm gonna ask you, is there anybody here who would like to speak on this again? Is there anybody online that would like to speak on it? Nope. Okay, since there's nobody here that would like to speak for or against, there have any questions on it? I'd like to have a motion that we vote on this tonight.
So moved.
Second,
All right, made by Russ and seconded by Keith. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. And nays, ayes approved. Okay, I'm gonna start off the vote on this application. With approval as presented and with the removal of the items the applicant wishes.
Are we calling those stipulations?
I think it's given testimony from him that he's gonna remove it. I think is that good enough?
Excuse me. If you recall my testimony last month stated that part of our agreement for allowing this was he is to clean up and remove those buildings. It's part of a stipulation because this matter is pending in municipal court.
Oh, okay, so that would be a stipulation, that's correct.
And the new structure meets all setback requirements too, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion, we approve this,
Vote on it.
Vote on it tonight.
vote on it tonight. Well, we already did that.
My approval is with stipulation, and I'll go to you now with your vote on it.
My vote is to approve the stipulations.
Ed?
With the stipulation, the two containers get taken down and all the temporary structure.
Keith?
Approve with the stipulations noted.
Josh?
Approve with stipulations noted.
Okay, so that application is approved with stipulations noted.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys. You should know if you get that.
So under new business, the owner is Dr. John Jarrell, who's the property owner. The applicant is Sam Cheeseborough, business owner. Pickley LLC is the applicant. The location of the property is AP 52 Lot 2, 1372 Main Street. Zone is Industrial 1. Applicant is seeking a special use permit to operate a packaged foods pickling business.
Okay, I take it you're the applicant, sir? Okay. All right, you're his attorney. Okay, all right, please give your full name and address for the record. Both of you. Are you giving testimony, sir?
I'll speak. Testimony, folks have questions.
So are you giving any testimony?
Yes.
Okay, all right. For the record, your full name is?
Stephen M. Ridley, 2624 Street, Providence, Rhode Island. LLC.
Okay, your name, sir?
Samuel Cheeseborough, 14 B Drive, in State Connecticut.
We could do that.
Okay, did you get both of them?
Can you just spell your last name, please?
LITWIN, Litwin,
L-I-T.
WIN.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, I ask you both to raise your hand. Swear you in. You swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth in front of this board.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Okay, please present your application.
Certainly. Not very complicated. Mr. Cheeseborough owns a pickling business. He's been operating in Warren. He's doing quite well and he's looking to expand. He's looking to lease space at 1372 Main Street in Coventry. It's in the I-1 zone. And because of that, in the I-1 zone, he needs a special use permit for a food and food kindred products business, which is his business. So again, he needs a special use permit. The building itself is 141,000 square feet. Sam's going to be taking about 2,400 square feet. So there's obviously plenty of parking. It's a low density use. It's going to be Sam, 2 individuals. There's no manufacturing to speak of other than a couple of hours a day, but it's very, very quiet. So the use is going to be very minimal. There are also 2 loading docks. If you'd like, I certainly can go over all of the standards. I think you all have read the application and he certainly meets all of the standards necessary for a special use permit. And if you folks have any questions of Sam, please feel free to please feel free to ask.
Where in the building are you going to be situated?
So it's in a section that was once like the company cafeteria, it seems like. It's sort of centered in the sort of like the middle of the building,
Front side or back?
on the front side.
That, so if you went in the main entrance, it'd be right in front of you, you walk in the front doors.
You'd walk in the front door, hang right down the hallway, and
Okay.
and I'm there.
And how many square feet again?
2,400.
Are you on the abutters list?
I am. But they don't really seem to have a problem with it. I think it could be fair and impartial. It's,
If- No, if it says on the recusal and Solicitor Igliozzi will confirm that if someone is on the abutters list, but they feel that they can be judicial about this, they are able to participate in the hearing.
Okay. Is that correct, sir? I'm gonna go attorney, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Mr. Chairman.
Feel judicial?
Very much.
Impartial is the word, but yeah.
I know.
Impartial.
I know the building quite well, for a couple of reasons. I worked there when I was a kid, back in the seventies.
Wow, that could be 70 years ago.
Can we do something about this conflict? I mean, this heavily abusive sometimes. And I also used to be the fire chief, so I know the building quite well. That's why- What's that?
You should have started out with that.
Wanted to be true. What was the rating you gave?
Judicial.
Impartial.
Have you spoken with the fire department in regard to what you're going to do there? Is it gonna, in any way alter the building itself, or you're gonna have to improve the fire protection system that's there in regards to the system that you're using for safety?
I don't believe so. So I have reached out to Mr. McCann.
Yep.
Um, and spoken to him briefly. All my heating equipment is electric, so no open flame. I'm still,
Your pickling process, does that create any type of fire hazard as well as it flammable, combustible?
no, just mostly dunk. So pickled cucumbers, red onions, beets, Brussels sprouts, sweet peppers, jalapenos, cauliflower.
Vegetables,
all
basically.
vegetables.
Yeah. Is there any other business in that building? Are you gonna be the only one in there?
I'm the only one in my space, but there's a number of other
Is there?
companies in
It's
there. So if
occupied.
you like distribution businesses,
You drive by the marquee out in the street, there's several. different-
Is there? Okay.
somebody's renting bouncy houses,
Yeah.
mattresses getting loaded up.
Recovery company there, and it's,
Like kind of like a guy that supplies job lot,
Oh,
clothing and all that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of, it's a youth.
oh, massive. But it's been a good business, it's been a good company, and, I mean, when G-Tech bought it, and they spent probably millions fixing it up. It's a good thing to see somebody get some new quality use on it. It's a big.
Are you just gonna be doing a distribution from there and just canning? Are you gonna be doing like any retail out of that?
No retail.
No
Um,
retail?
So just,
So you're just shipping out the locations
just,
from there?
making the pickles and shipping them out.
Okay.
is this your full-time occupation?
It is.
Very good. I think it's a win-win. I don't see anything
I do too.
wrong with it at all.
I want some.
I think it's,
Where can I get some?
Closest to here, probably Dave's in East Greenwich.
Okay.
I'm hoping to get them closer to Dave's.
We got a date right down the street.
I
I
know, right?
call him Kenny a lot. Just trying to get in there.
You drop it off on your way home.
What's the name of your company?
Pickley.
Pickley's?
Yeah, Pickley, P-I-C-K-I-L-Y.
That's it.
If we don't have any objections from the audience or online, I'd make a motion for it.
right, but let's see if we get any questions from the audience, or if there's anybody has any questions on this. Okay, do you have any further testimony you'd like to give?
I don't believe so, no.
All right, I'm gonna ask you to take a seat. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on this application? Is there anybody online that would like to speak? There's nobody in the audience that would like to speak. I'm sorry?
Ask them to raise their hand if they want to speak.
Oh, if anybody would like to speak on this that is online, please raise your hand so we know, or raise your individual. I guess, nope, we don't have nobody that'd like to have any questions on this or anything else online. Okay.
Well, I second the motion that we were on it tonight.
Okay. Second, motion's made that we vote on it tonight. It's been seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, I'm gonna do a roll call vote. I'm gonna start with Ed. How do you vote on this? Russ? Approve. I also approve. Keith?
Approve.
Ross?
Approve.
Okay, application's approved.
Good luck.
Welcome to Coventry.
Good. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Just public comment, if anybody has anything to offer.
The only thing I have to offer, I may not be here
No, I meant offer to see if there's anyone in the audience that has public comment.
Oh, see if there's anybody in the office. Does anybody in the office have a public comment on this or any other application that happened tonight? I see none. Okay. As far as next month's meeting, not positive I'll be here. But they tell me we can run the meeting without me because they have enough votes by the attorney present that we can conduct business. And I've also been told I cannot do it online. I'm not allowed to, am I correct, vote online?
That's correct, Mr. Chairman.
Okay,
And as of J1, just to remind the board, 4 members constitute a quorum and three votes can approve any application.
no longer four.
No longer, you can have used to have a quorum. Or 5.
To conduct business.
4 with 3 votes. As of
Now,
J1,
to conduct business, I need 5 or do I need,
4.
I only need 4.
Quorum is 4 going forward?
4 is a quorum and 3 State of Rhode Island, effective J1.
So that even changes our, what do you call that? Charter? Our charter says we have to have 5.
Well, that your ordinance may say that, but the state law.
State supervision.
State control.
Okay.
The Supreme Court has ruled, I don't want to get too far afield, but the Supreme Court has ruled that anytime the zoning board is a creature of state law, not town law. And the Supreme Court has said because it's a creature of state law, town regulations that repeat what state law say, that's what they do most of the time, are superfluous, meaning they have no legal impact. As opposed to subdivision regulations. Planning board.
So you're saying we actually work for the state?
You actually work for the state.
Can we get a raise?
Again, I'm giving you that just so you know, it's just a strange little quirk in the, because all zoning boards operate exactly the same way throughout the state.
Now, I do want to let the zoning board know that our planner did send me a budget, which I had never seen before. I realized that's possible. So I really didn't, unless the board has some input, you just said maybe a raise, but I don't know if that would be. Well, I'm just telling you, and I didn't see have any knowledge of what had ever been done in the past, so I did not change anything whatsoever, unless the board wants me to.
Should we look into maybe a hat or a little emblem so when we go do these site visits and someone's poking around the yard?
We should have a
Just-
identification
ID.
ID.
Lanyard or something.
We used to years ago.
Yeah.
And what'd you do with yours?
The Police department, I can reach out to IT and ask them about that.
Yes, that would be very important. Yeah, that would be very important. I have an old ID. And even at that, though, I did have a couple guns pointed at me.
Old, see?
Oh, but not since I was a child.
So you're the trouble.
You don't even remember what you had for breakfast yesterday.
You're right.
He usually has sentiments things.
Ask him.
Mr. Chairman. Anyone to make a motion that you could dial?
Can we have a motion to adjourn, please?
So we have a motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays, ayes have it. Adjourn.
Do you want